It's the 26th of May. This is Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura. Hello again, Rabbi. How are you? You're muted.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue on with the Hilchos for Yom Tov. That's in Tafshin Sadi Hey.
Tough. I lost my place. Tough shin.
Excuse me. One second. That's in Tough Sadi Hey. That's in the 5th volume of the Mishna Berura, Hilchos Yom Tov.
Right. Tough shin. No, I don't see tough shin.
No, Tough Sadi Hey.
Tough Sadi. Oh, that's better. Okay. Tough Sadi. Tough Sadi base.
Hey.
What is it? Hey?
Yes.
Tough Sadi hey. Okay.
Okay, we're in Sif Dalit.
Sif Dalid. Sif Dalid. Okay, so it's Mukta.
That's right.
Okay, Mukta af al pi shemutar be Shabbats hech miru bo biyom tov va'asaruhu. Okay, so something that's muksa, even though it's permitted on Shabbos, it's a chumrah on Yom Tov. It's forbidden.
Right, meaning something that on Shabbos would be a type of muksa which would be permissible. On Yom Tov, we're more strict, and we prohibit it.
What's an example of something that's muksa on Shabbos but permissible?
We'll see. Take a look at the Mishna Berura. We won't go to the Ramah right now. Take a look at the Mishna Tezvav. That's what I think.
Mishnah Berura, Tesvav. Let's see. Here's Gimel. Here's Yud Tesvav. Tesvav. Got it. Mukta. Excuse me. Muksa af al pi shehu mutar kule perush de la'el. It's explained above. The siman shin yud. It's in shin yud.
That's in Hilchos Shabbos where it's discussed about muksa.
Right. Mis ba'er the yesh kama minei. What is yish ba'er?
It's explained.
Explained. That there are many types of muktzah ha-mutarin that are permitted b'Shabbos, on Shabbos. Kimo, for example, muktzah me chamas she'omeid lis chudah.
That's l'schora, for merchandise. There are things which are set aside to be sold. There are things which are merchandise, right? Let's say, for example, guy he sells paper goods, right? So he has forks, plastic forks, knives, plates, napkins, all cups, right?
Right.
All those things are permissible to be used on Shabbos. But since he sells these things, right, everything that's in his warehouse, right, is considered muksa because he's not planning to use them on Shabbos. Those are his, that's stuff which he's planning to sell.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Good morning, Barry. Again, we're in the Hilchos Yom Tov again. Tov Sadi Hey Siv Dalid. We just read Siv Dalid, which the Mechaber says in terms of Yom Tov that muksa, even though that there is muksa there, and that was discussing in the Mishnah Berura. Now there is muksa which is permissible on Shabbos, but on Yom Tov we said it's usher.
So this guy sells plates,
Right,
paper plates, and he's got a whole bunch of paper plates in his closet.
right,
And it's Yom Tov.
right,
And his wife says, honey, we're out of paper plates. Get me some more.
right.
And he says, I can't. They're muksa. I'm not allowed to touch them.
Right. So we'll
They're in his
What is the
closet
question?
in his store or in his house?
House.
either way, he has a lot. He has a. Let's say he sells out of his garage. Okay, so they're downstairs in his garage.
Right? So he's not allowed to use them on Yom Tov.
Right. They're also.
But on Shabbos, he would be allowed to use them.
Right.
Okay, that's interesting. I just learned something. I didn't know that. I never heard that before.
But
But if he
we're in the middle. Well,
if before
take a look
Yom
at the
Tov, he
Mishnah
brings
Berura.
them up to his house, isn't it then mutter?
well, it depends. Is it what's he planning to do? He's planning to sell them, or he's planning to use them.
He planned to use them. He
Oh,
has,
so if he plans to use them, that's okay. We'll see the Mishnah Berura. Let's continue the Mishnah Berura.
Okay. B'shehichniso le'otzar ve'ein dato lehistapek mimenu al achar
Ad achizman, or hichnisu la'otza. He put them in a storage room, right? He nichnisu la'otza. Otza is a storage room. He put them into a storage room. Ve'ein daitoi nistakuvman, and his intention is not nistabik to be supplied from them until after a certain amount of time.
Okay, so he put them in a storage room and he doesn't intend to use them until after amount of time.
Right.
Okay, so we don't know what the conclusion is yet.
Right.
Oh, muktzah me chamas mius.
Mius, right.
Or it's muktzah because of what's mius.
Mius is something which is displeasing, distasteful to him.
Displeasing. Okay, so that would be like mouse poison.
It could be, or let's say a dead mouse.
Well, he wouldn't be keeping the dead mouse, but he might be keeping the poison.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, the question is, what do you do with a dead mouse? Right.
If he opens the cabinet and he sees there's a dead mouse in there,
Yeah.
it's muksa because it's disgusting.
Right. So.
Aha. Va'od kama gavne. And furthermore, many what's gavne?
Kama gavne. It literally means in many other examples, many other cases. Mr. Berura just gave us a few examples, but there are many other examples where on Shabbos it's a type of muktzah which you could move, but on Yom Tov we're more strict, and we will see. Well, what can you do about these things? Meaning, if a person got himself a dead mouse on his hands on Yom Tov, what could he do? But we'll see. But there are many other examples about this.
ach kol zeh hey kelu dafka b'Shabbos de chamir le'in shei. Concerning all of these, what is this hey kelu?
Okay, we were lenient in all of these cases. We are by Shabbos. In all of these cases concerning Shabbos, we were lenient.
We're lenient specifically on Shabbos. De chamir, is that like machmir?
Right.
That we're strict with people.
Meaning that Shabbos is very serious for people. Many people take Shabbos very seriously, but when Yom Tov, it's not that they don't take Yom Tov seriously, but since they know they have, they're more relaxed because they know they can do certain malachas, so they take a more relaxed attitude towards Yom Tov than by Shabbos.
Oh, interesting. So since people tend to take Shabbos very seriously, we can be lenient,
Right?
with these muksa items.
Correct.
But we don't want to be lenient on Yom Tov because people tend not to take it so seriously.
Right. I mean, they take it seriously, but since they have more freedom, let's put it this way, they have more freedom on Yom Tov than on Shabbos, we have to be more strict with them.
Right. Velo hai shinan im nakel lo. What is hashinan?
So therefore on Shabbos, we're not chashinim, we're not concerned.
We're not concerned if we're lenient with him.
Right. On Shabbos, right.
L'taltel devar muktzeh. What is taltel?
To move something which is
Move something that is muksa. Yavo lehakel bishar asurei Shabbos. To come to be lenient with other things that are forbidden on Shabbos. We're not concerned on Shabbos that the fact that we can move that dead mouse is going to lead us to become more lenient with something that we're not allowed to do.
right.
Aval bayom tov de ki lay. But on Yom Tov, I forgot what dekile is.
That Yom Tov, that there are leniencies on Yom Tov. There are leniencies.
Leniencies, okay. But on Yom Tov, because there are leniencies on it, sheharei harbe melachos mutarin, that behold, there are many types of work that are permitted low for him. The tzarech ochel nefesh, for the needs of food preparation. V'im nakel lo, and if we're lenient with him, b'muktzah, concerning muktzah, yavo lahakel gam bishar asurei yom tov, then we'll come to be lenient also with other things that are actually forbidden on Yom Tov.
Right. So since we're already allowing the certain malachas which are normally forbidden on Shabbos to be done on Yom Tov for the sake of food preparation, if we would be more relaxed and allow the things which we normally allow a person to do on Shabbos in terms of muktzah, the day would become too lenient in people's eyes, and they might forget about the whole seriousness of not doing malach at all in certain respects on Yom Tov.
Lefichach asru lo chachamim letaltel ula achlo. Therefore, the sages forbade for a person to move and to achlo is to eat. What is achlo?
That the fikach asher chachamim metuchlu ba'achlo, they want to, you want to move it and eat it, right? Want to move it and eat it. We were talking about something which is muksa, that it's edible, right? It's edible. Well, we'll see. We still have to crystallize exactly the cases we're referring to here.
Yeah, I'm confused by this because nothing that's edible is going to be muksa, right? It's Yom Tov.
No. Again, we're talking about you want to move something. You want to move something. For example, let's say you have a frozen chicken. You have a frozen chicken,
Right.
So on Shabbos that would be muksa because you can't cook it on Shabbos.
Right.
And you might be able to say if you have a dog and you let the dog eat the frozen chicken, maybe he'll. But that's still far-fetched. But here on Yom Tov, you could, in theory, about throwing out a chicken and you want to cook a chicken, you want to put it up to boil, make a chicken soup on Yom Tov. It's theoretically possible to do that. So
Right.
we're gonna make a distinction about moving muksa that is normally you would want to eat, and muksa that you would never. I mean, it's just a rock. You would never move a rock, but actually, to maybe the paper plates is a good example, because the paper plates is something which is not that physically eating in terms of digesting it, but we're talking about using it. Okay, we're in the middle of this. We'll have to stop. 1 second. Let me just answer this call. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, for 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. So we're gonna have to we'll review this. We remember on Sunday we had to do the fikach. Okay.
Okay.
That's where we have to start and pick up fresh from the lefikach. That's where the Mr. Brewer begins his explanation here.
All right. I got a marker pointing right to lefichach.
Very good. Thank you. Okay. So, Barry, you said you wanted to maybe visit today or something like that?
Yeah.
Is that's still
Yes.
on, or
It is, but I probably, it would be better for me if I could just come for a few minutes around 12-ish.
okay,
Is
fine,
that
very good,
possible?
very good. If you, I'll send you a phone number to call me if you come into the yeshiva and you find me. Call the phone number that I'm going to give you.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Okay. Very
All
good.
right. Thank you, Rabbi. Have a good day, Barry.
9:30
Hey, good
tomorrow, I
day.
guess. Erev Shabbos.
Have a good day,
Okay,
Lou.
very good.
Thank you for
Well,
reading.
9:30 tomorrow.
Okay.